Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Taj and I'm a paycheck budgeter documenting my financial journey here on YouTube. If you are returning, welcome back, beautiful budgeter. In today's video, we're going to be doing our actual budget. And so if you are interested in seeing how close we were when we did the initial budget, then stick around and keep on watching.
Get out the way, who got a watch, who got the time, I'm racing the clock. Even in my feelings, grind don't stop. Got big dreams, want big rocks. I got plans, you got talk.
All right, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. So we are going to go ahead and jump right on into the video to see how the budget actually turned out this week. All right, so for the paycheck amount, paycheck came in at $17.19.36. So we wasn't that far off. Now, as far as extra income, that came in at, it actually came in at $1142.24. But what I did was I still went on ahead and budgeted the $10.60. I left that the same. And then the difference, which was $1142.24 minus $10.60, I think it was $82.24. I just transferred that over to the savings account. So I'm gonna write that here. So $82.24. All right. So that's what I did. So I just kept everything. I just kept the $10.60. That's what if you are new to my channel, a while back, that's what I would do. I actually would always budget my extra income at $10.60, and if it was over the extra, I would just transfer the extra over directly to my savings account. I kind of had got away from doing that because one, the extra income, sometimes it didn't come in more than $10.60, and then other times it was just, girl, too much going on, me trying to, like I say, pretty catch up and things like that. So I hadn't done it in a while, and I would like to get back to doing it. So because it came in over this time and I had the opportunity to do so, I just went on ahead and transferred that $82.24. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the video. So let's see, we have $17.19.36 plus $10.60. And so we're actually working with $27.79.36. All right. So I went online and I didn't go and actually pay anything. So let me correct myself, because I think I said I paid it. I went online to see what all what I was gonna end up paying. So like, for instance, I knew that HOA is $210, but I wasn't sure. We pay that twice a year, and I wasn't sure. I know there was a fee to pay it through the portal. I couldn't remember how much it was, so I did $215 instead of $210, but I still wasn't sure. So what I decided to do was I went online and looked at everything to see what was I gonna pay, and jotted those numbers down. So when I got ready to transfer over to my bill account, I made sure that I took in consideration the fee for, paying online, or if something was, nothing was really late, but, well, HOA was, but just the fee of any additional, basically, that I didn't budget for. So I wanted to get a exact amount. So I went on to each website or whatever needed to be paid to get the exact amount of including fees that I would have to end up paying to make sure I had enough that I was transferring over to the bill account. All right, so that disclaimer. All right, so with HOA, it was gonna be, or it's gonna be $218.63 from the $215 that we actually, I'm gonna move this to the side real quick, from what we actually budgeted. And then Infinity, that's still gonna be the same, $481.04. AT&T, same thing, $135.24. Progressive, same thing, $251. Dr. Moffitt. So Dr. Moffitt, I'm not gonna transfer that over to my bill account because I'm actually going to, my daughter Mariah has a orthodontist appointment today, so that's just gonna go to him. I'm gonna get like a money order, so I didn't transfer that amount, but it is gonna be $185. It's usually like, I think 50 cents for a money order where I get my money order from. I think it's been so long that I had to get a money order, honestly. Let me see. I usually go to Kroger and get it. And I think the last time I've got one, it was like 50 cents or 75 cents or something. I don't know. But that buffer will take care of that. But that's $85 still. Vivint, $54, that is the same. And then Jeff Davis is actually $209.48. So everything except for HOA and Jeff Davis was, I had to add to it. To make sure that I had enough to transfer over to, to make sure that I transfer enough over to the bill account. So let's go ahead and total and see what that is. So we have $218.63, $481.04, $135.24, $251, $185.54, and $209.48. So that's $1534.39, which is a little bit more, of course, than what we said. So $1534.39. Okay, and then we said that we were using the paycheck amount, so minus 1719.36, so that leaves 184.97. All right, and then coming down to cash envelopes. So everything pretty much is gonna stay the same, seeming that my extra income came in more and I had enough to transfer over. So I'm gonna just leave everything the same. So 60, 200, 10, 30, 20, and 10. So that's going to stay the same, 330. All right. So let me just double check myself. So we taking from 1060 minus, well, first let's make sure this is right. 60, 200, 10, 30, 20, and 10. So 330, 1060 minus 330, 730. Okay. Then we go over to our sinking funds, and all of this is going to stay the same. So we have 50, we have 20, 3, 37, 20, 20, And this was from 1. Okay. And that's 50. All right, and then so that is going to, this should be minus this 50. This should be $150. So 50, 20. I'm just double checking my math. 3, 37, 20, 20. So 150. Minus the 730. And actually 580. So that's right. All right, and then from 184.97 minus 50 is 134. Why is that different? Oh, it's different because okay. So so we're actually left with 134.97. All right, and this is 2. So, all right, so the remaining is actually 134.97, and then the remaining from extra income is 580. I went in and also looked at this, and all of this is gonna stay the same. So 406.78. So 580 minus 406.78 is 173.22. So that stayed the same. And then, of course, we're gonna keep this the same. All right, and so minus 173.22 is 70.22. All right, and then 70.22 plus 134.97, 205.19. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so just kind of as a recap, so we have income came in at $719.36, which was $3.36 more. So it came in a little bit more. 1060 is the extra income. We just kept it at 1060. It actually was 1142.24. I took the difference, which was 82.24, and just transferred it into my savings account. And so that we are working with 2779.36. Now, out of the paycheck amount. So for those of you that are new to the channel, because I do have some new subscribers. Hey girl, hey. So those of you that are new, these two incomes, they actually go into two different accounts, and then I have an account that I use just to pay my bills. Girl, reasons is self-explanatory. Okay, we don't want to be messing around and swiping and hitting balances that's supposed to be for something else. We don't want to get mixed up. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Okay. So what I do is I do my budget. I figure out what I'm gonna need to pay my bills, cash stuff, whatever. And then what I need to pay my bills, I take from each account and put it into a bill account that I use just to pay my bills. And so that's why I kind of break it up into, okay, I'm paying this side of this side of this, because I need to know what to pull from two separate accounts to put in one bill account. And so the bills and expenses came up to $1534.39. So we're paying it out of paycheck amount, which is $1719.36. So it came up to $1539. From that $1719.36 left $184.97. My cash envelopes, I'm just gonna use my extra income for this. So for this in sinking funds and savings challenge. So cash envelopes came up to $330. From that $1060 leaves me with $730. And then go over to my sinking funds. My sinking funds came up to $150. Now, actually $200, but the $150 is coming out of the extra income, which is that $730 left over. The $50, I'm gonna, since I still had like 180, I had 184 left over, I'm gonna take it from there. So from Georgia to King is $150. So that is coming from the $730, which leaves $580. And then the $50 is coming from paycheck amount, which is coming from the $184.97 that's left over, and that is going to leave $134.97. I'm gonna stop that there and leave that as a buffer in that particular account, because that is the account that is a joint, and sometimes homeboy be swiping from different accounts, and so I'll try to leave a little something in there just in case, child. And then we come down, so I stopped there. And then we come down to debt. Now, debt came from out of the extra income as well. So, which is really what I use the extra income for. American Express $156.78, Amazon $50, and then Capital One. So this is two different cards. I did $100 on each card, and so I just put that together, $200. So that stayed the same, $406.78 from the $580 that was left over from the extra income, which leaves me with $173.22. And I just put this here for when I do my my monthly closeouts, and I'm trying to determine how much I actually put towards savings. I can remember that I did that transfer. And then last is my savings challenges. So we're going to keep everything the same, which total to 103. So we have our 52-week challenge, emergency savings challenge, Fundopoly, and Search the Bag. So that 103 from 173.22 left me with 70.22. And then what I have left, I just added the 70.22, 134.97, and that leaves me with 205.19. And there you have it. So as far as what we're transferring over to the bill account. So let's see. So we are transferring, so we have $1534.39 minus 185, because we're actually not transferring this 185 over for the orthodontist. I'm just gonna keep that in that account that it went into, and just swipe my card to get the money on her. So we're actually transferring over, we're actually taking from this amount, from this section, $1,349.39. So let me just write that right here. Let's see. So bills 1,349.39. All right. So that's what we're doing, because it's 1534.39 minus 185. So 1349.39 is what we're working with. What we pulling for that. Then we're pulling, this comes out of that don't go to the bill account. This don't go to, so, and then 173, 406.78. So $13.49 plus 406.78, because this is going to the bill account to pay these bills, which total to 406.78. So that is $17.56.17. So that is 406.78. So we're transferring over $1,756.17 to bill account. All right. So that lets me know when I get ready to do everything. Before I get ready to do everything, I need to make sure that I transfer at least $17.56.17 over to the bill account. And then as far as withdrawing, so I'm only taking $50 out of the account that this goes into, which is my Bank of America. And then the extra income that goes into my Capital One. My bill account is with Bank of America, so I'm just that's an easy transfer. All right, so I'm taking $330, and I'm taking $150, and I'm taking $103 out of, so I'm gonna do it up down here. No, my mind ain't working right. I usually write my notes here. So I'm taking $583. All right, and then I'm taking 50 from Bank of America account. And this should total to the 633. So 583 plus 50 is 633. All right, and so yeah, so that's the budget. It looks like everything worked out for the best. We can, like I said in the previous video, baby, we can see the light. Okay, we can see the light. HOA is gonna be paid. Truck note is caught up, current. Progressive and AT&T, they weren't behind. I caught that up not last video, but the video before that is when we were talking about like splitting the payments and stuff. But I always split my payments. I just split it at the beginning of the month and in the middle of the month to make the payment at the end of the month, because that's when it's due at the end. And then Dr. Moffat gonna get his little issue. Girl, damn braces is just too expensive. So 633 is what we're going to be cash stuffing. Let's see. So gas, I'm gonna do, I usually break it up 30 and 30. So I'm gonna do 2 20s and 2 10s. All right. So that's what we looking like. So we are going ahead and we completed the budget for this week. The only thing we need to do now is just go ahead and cash stuff our cash, which I haven't went to the bank yet. So I'm going to get ready to fill this out so we can go ahead and get our cash. So that's it for this video, y'all. If you like this video, if you like my channel, please give me a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you can be notified each and every time your girl upload. And I will see you beauties in the next video. Okay, my girls. Bye.